Hey, Push to Run Nation. Peace. Dr. Dave here, and today we're getting into a new shoe review, a first look at a new super shoe out by Saucony. And it is the Saucony Endorphin Edge. We take all the great things we love about the Saucony Endorphin line and put it all into a trail shoe. So let's do a deep dive, first look. Let's do it. All right, first of all, I'll tell you, this is a very light shoe. Weighs the same in my U.S. men's 11.5 as the New Balance Super Comp trail shoe that I recently received. In a couple of days, I'll be doing a comparison between the two shoes and go into weights and densities of the foam and a first look after I'm able to put some miles on this in a 50K race I'm actually running tomorrow. So let's take a look at the shoe. The upper is an engineered mesh. It's not a wholly or airy constructed upper mesh like a lot of the trail shoes are out this year, which I like. That means no debris is going to be getting in there. The forefoot, to me, appears to be a little on the wide side. I have a narrow foot, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to wear a little bit heavier sock with these shoes. Has some integrated inlays in here to add for lateral support on the shoe. I'll tell you, just feeling this for the first time, one of the things I like is the elongated heel cup, which not just is back here, but stretches all along this section, all down here. That dark black here, not the stripes, but this right here that comes down is all plated. So that gives a lot of great stability to your foot when you're going down the trail and twisting on maybe uneven trails. One of the great things I liked about a few trail shoes this year is integrated gaiter clips. And this shoe has one right on the front of the laces. As long as you have gaiters that have a metal clip on the front, you can clip it right under there. The only problem is there's no Velcro on the back here like other shoes do, like the New Balance, that you can stick your gaiter onto. So that's something that I'll have to play with when I'm checking that out. One of the other features in the lacing that I like, there is a lot of sewn-in lace stays, I'll call them, on the tongue, and you can see them right in here, all the way up. And on the top eyelets, there's these loops that your laces go under. First time I've seen anything like that, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to like that. It does have those loops here that you can put the laces through, but under that, it also has the regular eyelets if you want to opt to use those rather than these material loops here. Along the eyelets here, it's reinforced with rubber, very well constructed. Light padding around the ankle, the tongue slightly padded, coming right up the middle, which is good for cinching down the laces. You're not going to have hot spots right here on the top bridge of your foot. It does have a nice pull tab on the tongue for pulling the shoe on, along with on the back of the heel. Nice Achilles padding on that heel. It has a Carbitex carbon plate in it, a 3/4 length plate, which means it'll be in the forefoot and probably come down to about right here. You at least will have that stability and power in the forefoot and midfoot of the shoe when towing off. As I said, very light. As far as the midsole, we have 36 millimeters of foam in the heel and 30 millimeter stack in the forefoot for 6 mil drop. The rubber on the outsole is Saucony's personal rubber Power Track, which is very sticky, very durable, like a lot of other trail shoes, like the Nike's Gamma Trail. The lugs on the bottom here are bidirectional. So on the front, they go to the front, that kind of point, and on the heel, it points to the back. So that's for digging in if you're coming down on your toe, and locking into the dirt and towing off for power. And on the heel, if you're coming down, that's going into the dirt, then locking in is a brake. If you're coming downhill, dirt's going to trap within those arches to give a little bit of a braking system. A lot of inlays, as I had mentioned, you can see through the outsole, straight down the bottom, and sectionals here where they cut out some rubber, which you can see foam right through there, the orange foam. Not sure exactly why they did that, but one of the reasons for taking out the divots in here is through their design, they know where flexion points are in the foot, and through that, they know that they can chop out a little bit of weight by taking some of that rubber out of the outsole and give better flexion to the shoe. I'm really looking forward to this shoe, even though it has the same weight as the New Balance Supercomp Trail, a lot higher stack height with this shoe. So I'm looking forward to that. I think tomorrow on my 50K race I'm doing, the first half, I'm going to wear the New Balance Supercomp Trail, and then the second half, I'll be wearing this. I'll be doing, I believe, 5 6-mile loops of a horse trail system for this race. So every 6 miles, I'll be going by my personal aid station and be able to get new hydration bottles, gels, food, whatever, change gear, and after 3 loops, I'll change into these so I can get some race miles on them and then come back and be able to put a video out letting you know exactly how they worked out on the trail. That's a first look for the Saucony Endorphin Edge. If you got a few pointers out of this video that you liked, please give a thumbs up down below and think about subscribing. And after you do, put a comment down below. Let me know. Type in there, I subscribed. Ask me any running-related questions you may have, and I guarantee you I'll respond back to you. So this is Dr. Dave for Push the Run. Peace, and I'll see you out in the trails. Take care.